If you think you need tons of money to start an online business, think again, because I am here to bust that myth. Why? Because there are a lot of things that you can do right now to get started without using one single cent. Yes, all you need to do is focus on your spiritual and natural gifts, your expertise and your passion, and a little bit of your creativity, and you can get started today. I hate to bust your bubble, but you will need to trade a little bit of your time for money, but that's because you don't have any money to start with. All right? But once you do it one time, you can set it and forget it, kind of, if you know what you're doing, and you can make it passive income, and then you can scale it later. You can scale it later. So that's what I'm going to talk to you today about. I'm going to share with you 7 top ideas that you can get started with today in starting an online business. All right, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Tamira Wilson, and I help faith-based entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants turn their gifts, passions, and expertise into a striving online business using digital products, technology, marketing, while staying healthy and productive. So, as I mentioned before, I want to share with you 7 top ideas that you can do today to get started with your online business. The first one is low content books. Low content books, you can start today and have one finished all in one day if you know what you're doing. But with this model, all you need to do is create basically journals. There are journals and notebooks with low content. That's why they're called low content books. You don't need to write a 100-page or 48-page book before you make a profit. You can literally create a journal today or a notebook today and publish it on Amazon and start getting paid for it. But you do have to do some marketing. You can't just create it and just put it up on Amazon. Now, Amazon will, sometimes they push out new stuff, and, it doesn't require you too much of marketing. That's in the initial stage. But after that dies down, you will have to do a lot of marketing, actually, because otherwise it's just going to sit there and no one knows that it's there. But that is one way that you can do. Just create the front cover, the back cover, and the interior content, which is just some lines. And you can produce that very easily and very simple. If you don't want to do it yourself, then you can hire someone on Fiverr to do it for you. I personally have several low content books up on Amazon and a regular book. And then I have another separate website that has other books because, there's different pricing on Amazon. And I don't like to be stuck in the mold of pricing. So I have another completely different website where I sell other books that's not on Amazon. And with those low content books, like your journals and your notebooks, you can sell them in other places other than Amazon, like on Etsy and things like that, which I also do. You can sell those on Etsy. But, try it out. It's fun. If you're creative, it's really fun because you can create so many different wonderful low content books. You can give them away as gifts for Christmas, for graduation gifts, and what have you. I actually made one for my niece. It was a butterfly journal, and it's beautiful. It's purple, and it has gold, like metallic gold on the front cover. The second way is to create a review site with blogging. So what do I mean by that? Well, with this model, you have to have a website where you can blog. Blogging is creating content on a regular, consistent basis. But with a review site, you basically put links on your site. You can create the content that's relative to the product that you're trying to sell. And then you just put the affiliate link of that product. And so whenever someone clicks that link, they buy, you will earn a certain percentage of that product. Okay. So one way to do this is by signing up for an Amazon affiliate associate account. And that's easy to do. I highly recommend having a blog set up already, a website with a few blog articles on there ready to go. And I also recommend that you already have traffic going to that site, because Amazon associates, they only, after 90 days, you get 90 days to make a sale. And if you don't make a sale within that 90 days, then basically, they deactivate your account because you haven't made any sales. All right. So some people use their own website as their URL, or you can, if you don't have a website, you can create a Facebook page solely designated for your Amazon products. Use that as your URL for your website, and then you can put all the Amazon products on your Facebook page. So that's another way. Again, we're trying to talk about things where you don't have to pay any money. Now, as far as a website, you can use Wix.com. That is a way to create a free website. I personally don't use Wix. I like to pay for my own hosting and things like that, because I like to have control over things. And it's just better for organic reach too sometimes. But getting started, Wix is fine. You can go to Wix.com and create a brand new website on your own. It doesn't take that long to do. And again, in order for this to work, you have to create consistent content on your blog that is valuable to the reader. If you're not the type of person that wants to create a blog every week, maybe this isn't for you. But if you're not good at writing, even if maybe you want to do it, but you're not good at writing, or it's just like so boring for you, or it takes a lot of your time, you don't have to do it. You can hire someone to write your blog for you. You can go on places like Fiverr.com and have someone do it for you. And that's a good way to do. And this is probably the easiest way to do it. It does take a lot of work, like I said, and building it out organically takes time. You have to know a little bit of SEO, search engine optimization, so that when people are searching for your product, they will be directed to your site. So you have to know what you're doing to get that traffic, that organic traffic to your site without paying for any ads. All right. And it's working for a lot of people. If that's your thing, you want to try it out. There's a lot of people that are making full-time earnings blogging or doing review sites, between 6 to 8 figures they are making. So if you want to try that out, I have a link below where you can learn all of this, how to set it up, and so forth and so forth. Look in the description, and I have a link for that. The third idea is starting a T-shirt business. You can create your own designs if you're very creative. You can create your own designs in the specific dimensions of whatever platform that you're using to create your designs on. I know that for me, now Printify is a really good program to start with. When I first started off, I used Teespring. Teespring is also good, but I wish I would have known about Printify before I had started with Teespring. Teespring kind of like flopped for me. It just kind of like failed for me because I didn't know what I was doing, but I learned as I went on. So with Teespring, you have to create your design and they fulfill it for you, but you have to have a certain amount of sales first before they will start producing it, and then they can send it out to everyone that purchased it. Printify, I like Printify because it's kind of like print on demand. It's whenever someone purchases from your store, they handle all the fulfillment and things like that. So You can check out Printify for yourself. There's a link in the description for that if you want to try it out for free. Printify, my link is below. And again, with all things, you have to learn how to market your t-shirts. You can sell your t-shirts. I believe, yeah, Printify, I think, integrates with Etsy. So you can integrate it with your Etsy store or create a whole new, brand new Etsy store. But again, we are talking about not using any of your money. So Etsy shop, there is a fee that's to start your shop, which is so low, it's literally nothing. But if you create a Wix site for free, you can integrate your Printify store onto your Wix site. Again, we're talking about free stuff, no money, okay? So if you want to try out this model, again, check the link in my description. You totally get set up for free and do that today as well. The fourth idea is coaching. Yes, you can do coaching, a coaching business. If you have any expertise in any field, any area of work, I don't care what it is, that doesn't require a certification. Coaching does not require a certification. You need the expertise. That's all you need. For example, if you were in real estate, like I've been in real estate for several years, although I'm not practicing real estate, I can still teach real estate because I have the knowledge and expertise. I can teach and coach someone, especially new agents coming into the industry, on the mistakes I made and then how to, generate more leads, because I know a bit of marketing that a lot of new agents don't know at all. I know how to market. I know how to get leads. I can generate. I generated, one time I was just testing out something. I generated like over 3,000 leads in one day. So I know what I'm doing. So I can coach someone, a new real estate agent, on how to do that if I wanted to charge my services. But, that's kind of like on a back burner right now because I'm doing other things. But I'm just giving you an example. That's just one thing. Now, if you are someone that is into health and fitness, you can do coaching on that. All you need to do is share your expertise. You can put together, workbook bundles. You can do online lessons or something like that, or do meal preps. You can do journals for meal preps and things like that, and put it all in a coaching bundle. And then you can start coaching people through that. There's all different ways that you can coach. So you can have like a VIP day where someone spends the entire day with you to learn everything and set everything up all in one day. And those are more high ticket offers, which you can generally charge for, maybe $1,200 up to $1,300, depending on your level of knowledge and expertise. Some people get scared, like, oh my gosh, I don't think no one will pay for that. It's all a mindset. Yes, you can charge $1,300 or $1,000 just for one day for your expertise, because you're saving that person years and weeks, months of trying to figure it out themselves. And a lot of people have the money to do that, and they rather pay someone to just show them the process, your framework on how to do it, rather than spending their time, their precious time, because, hey, time is our most valuable asset, right? We can't get it back once it's gone. So yes, people are out there and they're ready to pay you top dollar for your services with VIP days or any coaching service. So the fifth idea is become an influencer. And to become an influencer, you need to build a social presence. You need to build a social presence on all social media platforms. And once you become an influencer, it's like the windows of heaven just open up for you, because there's going to be so many opportunities just coming your way. Flooding your message, your direct messaging from different companies wanting you to promote their products. But on the other side of that, you can charge other people to use your platform to share their product on your platform. So it kind of goes both ways. So that's another great way to make money, because some brands will pay you to promote their products on your platform, and then you can charge other people to give a shout out or share their product on your page, your platform. And the sixth way is become a graphic designer. You know, become a graphic designer. If you have a knack for creativity and you have a great way of bringing things to life based on your visual creativity, become a graphic designer. If you like to create graphics or, you know, e-covers and things like that, podcast cover art, social media cover art for all across all the social media platforms, you can create graphics for all those and sell it. You know, if you don't want to do it yourself, again, use Fiverr, Fiverr. Fiverr.com is the place to go to have someone do all this for you. Or if you know how to do it, put yourself on Fiverr and start offering your services to people, because there is ways to make money on Fiverr. There's so many different things you can do. If you know how to do promotions, video promotions or voiceovers and all kind of things, creating websites, you can do all that. Become the go-to person on Fiverr and you can make money that way as well. And it doesn't cost you anything to create an account. Okay, and the seventh and final way, great idea to get started for free with not using any of your money, is becoming a virtual assistant. Virtual assistants are in high demand because people have so many tasks to do. Having a virtual assistant just eases that frustration, and it buys back time for the creator or the business owner. So becoming a virtual assistant, it just requires you to do little small tasks, or maybe not small tasks, but tasks that the business owner don't want to do. They don't want to deal with these little mediocre tasks, not to say that your work is mediocre, but they want to spend more time doing what they do best, which is just maybe speaking or doing live videos and things like that without having to worry about, I got to sit here and repurpose this video, or I got to sit here and look at the formatting, or sit here and, you know, do all kind of different things. Review for typos, you know. So one of the benefits of becoming a virtual assistant is you get to see behind the scenes how that business operates, how it works. Because let's say, for example, you were thinking about starting a particular online business, and it just happens to be the same one that this person is paying you for. You can get a sneak peek behind the scenes, like, hey, this is what goes on. This is an everyday, daily task that this person, or weekly task that this person has to go through, right? And then you might think, maybe I don't want to do this. Or then you might think, maybe I do want to do it. But it's a great way for you to gain some knowledge on the everyday function of the business. So try that out, and you can go on places like Fiverr again, or Upwork is another place where you can utilize your services on there. So you can just go on there and just enter, you know, your niche name, or not your niche name, but your area of expertise, whether it's graphic designs or ebook covers, and see what pops up. See what people are charging for it, and then put yourself on there and see what happens. All right. So again, like I said, you will be trading time for money doing all this, because it takes time to do that. It takes time to build up your reputation as becoming a virtual assistant. It takes time on all the other things that I said as well. But that's the cost of not having money starting up a business. So I hope you all got value out of this. If there's another idea that I haven't mentioned that has worked for you, please leave it in the comments below. And if this has helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. And if you want to watch the video, I did a video on the 5 things that you should do before starting an online business. That may be very helpful. Okay, so see you next time.